Yes, coming to the next topic is about the cell membrane. So, a cell membrane separates the cell from one another and also from the surrounding medium. It is the outermost layer of the cell. So, suppose this is the cell. Okay, it is the outermost layer. This is known as your what? Cell membrane, the outermost layer. And what is its function? It separate the cell from one another. Suppose these are the two cells. These are separated from one another by the help of what? Cell membrane. It is also called as the plasma membrane. The boundary of the onion peel is the cell membrane. Covered by another thick covering is the cell wall. What happens in cases of plants? There is another covering which is known as your cell wall. And jelly-like substance between the nucleus and the cell membrane is called the cytoplasm. So we are going to see the diagram when we will proceed further. Simply remember that the cell membrane is the outermost covering of the cell and its function is to separate the cell from one another, and it is also known as plasma membrane. In the book you can observe that the onion cell is covered by another thick covering. It is known as cell wall, and cell wall is mostly present in cases of plants. And the jelly like substance between the nucleus and the cell membrane is the cytoplasm. Coming to the next topic is about the cytoplasm. Here is the diagrams of the cells. Okay, the outer layer is known as the outer covering is known as the cell membrane, which is present over here, and it separates the cell from one another. Okay, inside the cell there is a presence of nucleus, and the nucleus is also having a membrane known as nuclear membrane. This is the nucleus, and the jelly like substances is known as your cytoplasm. So these are the cells which are joined together with each other. The outer covering is known as a cell membrane. Inside the cell there is the presence of the nucleus. The nucleus has a membrane known as nuclear membrane, and the jelly like substance is known as your cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance present between the cell membrane and the nucleus. Various other components and organelles are present over there, which includes our Golgi bodies, mitochondria, ribosomes, and etc. The next topic is about the nucleus. Nucleus is located in the center of the cell and is separated from the cytoplasm by the nuclear membrane. Okay, the nuclear membrane, what is its function? Is to separate the cytoplasm, is to separate it from the cytoplasm. Within the nucleus, small spherical bodies are present, which is known as nucleolus, and the thread-like structure is present, which is known as your chromosome. Okay, the chromosome has a DNA inside it, and the DNA contains your gene. So suppose this is the nucleus. Inside the nucleus there are various thread-like substances which can be considered as the chromosome. Suppose this is the structure of the chromosome, and inside the chromosome the DNA is present, and the DNA contains your what? Genes. Okay, so genes are present inside the DNA, and DNA is placed inside the chromosome, and the chromosomes are present inside the nucleus. So the genes helps in inheritance or the transfer of the characters from the parents to the offspring. Okay, and the main function of the nucleus that it act as a control center of the activities of the cell. And these are the structure of the nucleus. The cell which contains the nucleus. The nucleus is surrounded by the nuclear membrane. Inside the nucleus there is present of a chromosome which contains your gene, and gene it carries the characters from their parents to the offsprings. So the nucleus of the bacteria is not well defined. Okay, the nucleus of the bacteria cell is not well defined. Not well defined means the nucleus may not be having its nuclear membrane or something else, and that type of organisms are known as the prokaryotic organisms. The organisms in which the nucleus is not organized or not properly organized are known as the prokaryotic organism, whereas the organism having a well defined nucleus with the nuclear membrane are called the prokaryotes. Okay, So the example of the prokaryotic organism is the bacteria, and the example of the eukaryotic organism is human beings, animals, and etc. So these are the two basic organisms, that is the prokaryotic organisms and eukaryotic organisms, and they are differentiated on the basis of their nucleus. If the nucleus is not well organized, it is known as prokaryotes, and if it well organized with the presence of nuclear membrane, these are known as your eukaryotic organisms. So the other organelles that are present inside the cell, okay, includes your vacuole, which are present in both animals as well as plants. The vacuoles are larger in cases of plants, and its main function is storage. Plastids are the organelles which provide different color. Some of them contains green color called chlorophyll. The plants you are observing green, they are due to the presence of the chlorophyll, and which helps in the preparation of the food, and the process is known as photosynthesis. Due to the presence of the chlorophyll, and the green colored plastids are called what? Chloroplast. They provide green color to the leaves, which is essential for the process of photosynthesis. So here are the extra two organelles, that is the vacuole and the plastids. Vacuole helps in storage, and plastids, it provides different colorations to the plants. That is, one of them is the chlorophyll, and that provides green coloration and helps in the process of photosynthesis. There are also different organelles such as mitochondria and Golgi bodies. Okay, mitochondria, it provides energy to the cell. Okay, so mitochondria, it provides what? Energy to the cell, and Golgi bodies helps in the packing of materials, etc. So here is given the comparison between the plant cell and the animal cell. Between the plant cell and the animal cell, as we have already discussed, that in cases of plant cell, there is a presence of a cell wall which is not present in animals. Okay, that is the main basic difference you can say between a plant cell and animal cell. In cases of a plant cell, cell wall is present. Okay, here is the nucleus. You can see a larger vacuole in cases of plants compared to the animals. There is presence of cell membrane, okay, which separate it from the other cell and the surrounding medium, and the jelly like substances are known as the cytoplasm. So here is a comparison between the animal cell and the plant cell. The animal cell are basically circular, and the plant cell are basically rectangular in shape. So it all about your cell, its structure and functions. Okay, and thank you all for watching the video.